All right. All right. Oops. All right. Just trying to make sure that everything is the way that it should. I guess just waiting for some people to come in. All right. So I guess we got everything good that's going right now. So welcome everybody to my first live stream. Um, I'm, trying to get used to this. So, I'm sorry for the hesitation a little bit. It was just trying to make sure that everything was the way that it should be, with doing this. But I figured, let's do something different on today. I know it's been about a week or two since my last video, and I do apologize for that. Just been having some technical recording difficulties and stuff like that. So I've been trying to figure out how I can basically create better quality videos for you guys. And so I think I kind of found where I need to go. So with that, I've been wanting to do this video or do this form of TokuTalk, and I figured, why not just, go live when I do it instead of condensing everything that I want to talk about in a single so many minute video. And I figure, with me going live and stuff like that, I can talk as long as I want and stuff. And so, with that being said, for all of you who are, basically came into this live stream, we are going to be talking about the next Sentai season, which is the 46th Sentai, known as Avataro Sentai DonBrothers. Now, there's a lot that I do need to say about DonBrothers, as well as a lot that I need to pretty much get out the way and talk when it comes to Kikai Sentai Zenkaiger. Now, for all of you who are not aware about Zenkaiger as well as DonBrothers, DonBrothers is actually a sequel series to Zenkaiger. Now, mind you, Zenkaiger, 45th anniversary of the Sentai franchise and stuff. And so it all kind of makes sense the way that Zenkaiger is going right now. And so now, mind you, we know that Avataro Sentai DonBrothers is basically, the sequel series, but the way that Zenkaiger is pretty much going, they're not wrapping up anytime soon. Mind you, we are in I think the 45th or 46th episode of Zenkaiger. And so if I recall, I think there's going to be 48 or 49 episodes this season. And so we haven't wrapped up anything. We haven't, you know, gone anywhere. Jujutsu Gamer. Hi. So, also, before I finish getting into this, Jujutsu Gamer, y'all go check out his channel. He is my younger brother, my best friend. He's now going to be a new YouTuber, joining the ranks, joining us within the YouTube community. So make sure that you guys go check his channel out. He'll be doing a lot of martial arts videos, as well as video streaming, as well as, here on YouTube, as well as Twitch. So make sure that you guys go check him out, go check his channel out, go subscribe. And I'll greatly appreciate it if you guys do that for me. So one thing that I will say about Zenkaiger is that it's it's a little bit too goofy for me. Now, mind you, it has its good moments. It has a very good plot point and stuff, or premise to it, but it's like, okay, what substance to said story are y'all trying to get at? Now, we know that the main protagonist, Kaito, who is in Kaiser, um, his parents were kidnapped at a young age. Come to find out that his parents were multiversal researchers. So Zenkaiger actually takes place in a world where all the other Sentai the Sentai series don't actually take place. It's like, I guess you say that they're pulling like a Marvel and whatnot, with the multiverse, which is a good trend and stuff like that. Okay, cool. So come to find out, Kaido's parents were kidnapped by this organization known as the Tojin Tendo. The main scientist, I think his name's like Idru. I believe it is Idru. Come to find out that all of his research is not his own. He basically was downloading the data from Kaito's parents with all of their research that they pretty much, learned and, did over the course of the years, XYZ. Okay, well, the main general, or like the main boss, Bokuwas, I think is how you pronounce it. Come to find out, he and everything's like this. He's like this giant face on a wall with this big ass arm and everything. And so like his generals and everything's like this small compared. But then we also got his right hand bird known as Gigi. We gonna get into Gigi in a second. So long story short, come to find out that one of the other generals, Tara, has a son. Mind you, everybody in the Tojin Tendo are mechanical. Tara has a son named Stacy, who is human. Don't ask. Like just roll with it. but like with that, Stacy, come to find out that Stacy's actor actually auditioned for the role of Kaito, but because they already filled the position of, or filled the role for Kaito, what they did was they just threw Stacy's character in, or his storyline in. It's like at the very last second and stuff, because it's like right now we don't know exactly where they're trying to go with Stacy. And so come to find out that, mind you, we're getting very, very close to the end of Zenkaiger. So they wind up rescuing Kaito's father. And so Kaito's father, I think it was like 3 or 4 episodes ago, basically went to go try to find where Kaito's mother is. So he gave Kaito a Sentai gear, which basically had the number 46 on it, but also had Don Momotaro's picture on it. So right there, Easter egg and everything, or a quick reference to the next Sentai. So we then now sometimes what Sentai would do is they would actually bring in the next coming team and stuff like that, which is very well welcomed and stuff like that. So wind up there was an episode where everybody, pretty much got in trouble. And so Juon, had to be the one to try to save everybody. So Kaito wind up using the 46 gear and basically summoned Don Momotaro. And so there was a rumor that Stacy, like every time Stacy, wasn't on screen or something like that, come to find out that Stacy is supposed to be Don Momotaro. But the way Don, like now that we see how Don Momotaro's character is, on screen, we could tell that it's two very, very different personalities between him and Stacy. Stacy is more quiet, more not necessarily laid back, but he's not timid, but yet he is and stuff. He only gets involved if he has to, as opposed to Don Momotaro, that's like, hey, I'm here. We're gonna make a show out of all this. So we see him in action. He winds up leaving at the end of the episode. And so there is a rumor that he's supposed to come back. I believe either the last episode or the episode before last, or the second to last episode, so that it kind of Zenkaiger will blend in with DonBrothers and whatnot. So I would actually like to see how that would play out. But then we also find out just a little bit more about the DonBrothers storyline. And so it's based off the Japanese folklore, the legend of Momotaro. Now, if you're not familiar with the legend of Momotaro, it is a story about a boy named Momotaro who learns of the demons that basically is terrorizing Japan. So he sets out on a journey to basically fight the demons on Demon Island. Now, in some of the iterations of Legend of Momotaro, he volunteers to go fight the demons, but in some other stories of the legend of Momotaro, he's basically forced to go in and stuff. So it will actually be kind of interesting to see how this plays out and whatnot. And so now with our main characters of DonBrothers, we actually have, and so I'm looking at it right here on my screen. We have Don Momotaro, who is the Red Ranger, Oni's sister, who is the Yellow Ranger, Saru brother, who is Blue Ranger, Inu brother, as well as Kiji brother. Now, Inu brother, I believe, is the Pink Ranger, and then Kiji brother is the Black Ranger. And so now for trademark purposes and whatnot, or not trademark, but copyright purposes, I won't actually add any, won't be able to show you any images right now, but the way that the suits look, they're, because I'm looking at them right now, the suits are rather strange. Now, the way, now from what we found out is that there's going to be a lot more CGI incorporated into DonBrothers and whatnot. And so now practical suit wise, it's just going to be Saru brother, Don Momotaro, as well as Oni's sister, who actually have actors, suit actors, doing everything. But the Pink and Black Ranger, they will actually be CGI. Now, with now the thing is with Inu brother, the Pink Ranger, he is tall. He's based. I would say he's like based off of a swan or something. I'm not sure exactly what bird he's based off of and whatnot, but I guess that's just based off of a swan or maybe like a pelican or stork. And then we have Kiji brother, who basically is just a small cat and everything. So those are the only two Sentai members that's going to be basically all CGI. Now, I don't know if just the suits when they're in suit fighting are going to be CGI, as well as doing like practical suit effects when they're not transformed, or they're just going to be the two only characters that's just going to be fully CGI, fully all of that and whatnot. So it would actually be kind of interesting and everything to see. But the thing is, I'm not quite excited about it when it comes to the CGI, because the CGI for Zenkaiger as of recent has been extremely horrible and lackluster and extremely underwhelming. So if they're saying that DonBrothers is going to be even more CGI, I don't know exactly where we're going to how that's going to be, how I'm going to feel about that. So I'm going in, somewhat blind, but yet at the same time, somewhat with I don't want to say a high expectation, but somewhat of an expectation and stuff like that. So, there's that. But I'm actually, curious and interested to see just exactly, where we go from here, with DonBrothers, as well as, with, basically with Sentai as a whole and stuff like that. Because really, I was talking to my best friend about this the other day, that DonBrothers is actually, if I recall, now I could be wrong about this. I could be wrong. If I am wrong about this, please feel free to correct me in the comments and whatnot. But I do believe that DonBrothers is the very first sequel series to a Sentai. I don't remember or recall a Sentai being a sequel series. Now, of course, with Sentai, they always do like a movie and everything, to where the previous Sentai team will come in and stuff like that. And it was always like the common trope with the Sentai movies that the former Sentai or last season Sentai would think that the new Sentai season, are bad or, whatever. So they fight, come to find out they've been manipulated. So they wind up teaming up in the end. And so it's kind of refreshing to see that you got two Sentai seasons that actually intertwine with each other and stuff. Now, I could be wrong because I'm not familiar with any I haven't watched any Sentai seasons pre-Jew Ranger. I started with Jew Ranger, which is, here in the States is Our Mighty Morphin, and I just kind of went from there. So anything pre Jew Ranger, like pre Jetman and whatnot, I haven't watched. I'm just familiar with some of them and stuff. So if I'm wrong, correct me and stuff like that. So like I said, I'm interested in DonBrothers. Not gonna go into the season with high expectations. It's just like I'm actually intrigued at the fact that the theme is based off of Japanese folklore and stuff like that. And so yeah, I'm curious about it. So I'm actually going to end this live stream here. So I'm gonna end this live stream here and whatnot. I'm gonna get you jujutsu. So with that being said, if you guys are new to my channel, this is your first time here, I just want to say thank you guys for coming view my very first live stream. If you haven't already, make sure that you smash that subscribe button. And if you did enjoy this live stream, make sure that you give it a thumbs up and whatnot, because it does help my channel out a lot with gaining more recognition within the YouTube community. And then also make sure that you hit that notification bell, so that when I do more live streams in the future, as well as drop more content just like this and whatnot, you guys will be the first to know. So this has been your boy Scriv, And I guess I will see you guys next week.